Today we're going to work on solving more problems using a coordinate grid. Alright, let's say that I am going running, and for every mile I run, I drink 3 bottles of water. Okay, so in order to figure out how many bottles I drank after 1 mile, I multiply that by 3. Okay, so for the first one, 1 times 3 is 3. So I'm just going to go ahead and write a 3 in there. Oops, let me make that smaller. A 3. Okay, for the miles ran 2, I'm going to take that times 3 to get 6 bottles of water. For the next one, I'm going to try to figure out what times 3 equals 9, which is 3. And for the next one, I'm going to take that times 3 to figure out how many bottles of water I drink after 4 miles, which is 12. Okay, now we have to make these points into ordered pairs because we are going to plot them. Where ordered pairs, it's just the numbers that you know, so you know which point, where to make your point on the coordinate grid. So the ordered pair for the first one is just 1, 3. The next one would be 2, 6. This is going to be our x and this is our y. The next one would be 3, 9, and the last one would be 4, 12. Now we are going to graph these. I need to label my graph first. So my x is going to be the miles, and the y is going to be the bottles of water. Now I'm going to go ahead and start plotting. So my first one, it's 1, 3. So I'm going to go over 1 and up 3 to draw my point. The next one is 2, 6, over 2, up 6. The next one is 3, 9, over 3 and up 9. The next one is 4, 12, over 4, up 12. Now the next step, because we're going to be using these to answer questions, is going to be to use a straight edge to draw a line that connects these points. Okay, so I'm going to start at 0. I'm going to draw a straight line through all of these points like we did yesterday. But instead of stopping at the last one, I'm going to keep following my straight edge up. Let me try to see if I can get that straighter. Close enough. Now we have some questions to answer using this graph. So these questions say, if Mrs. State has drank 18 bottles of water, how many miles has she run? So we need to find where the 18 is up on the graph, and the 18 is right up here, and we're going to see where our line crosses it. So 18 crosses at the 6. So if I have drinking 18 bottles of water, that means that I have run 6 miles. Okay. The next step says to put an X on the grid that shows our answer, and where that X is where the 18 crosses our line. Now it's important that your line is straight, otherwise you won't be able to answer these questions correctly. The last question, what are the coordinates for this point? Remember, I need my parentheses and my comma. For this point, I went over 6 and up 18. So my coordinates are 6, 18. Guys, your assessment is going to be exactly like this, so good luck.